I'm Lieutenant Jeff Cross with the 300th Military Police Brigade, and I've been in the Army Chaplain Candidate Program since 2007. I'd like to take a moment and share with you a few experiences that I've had and try to be an encouragement to you as you move throughout the Chaplain Candidate Program. One of the things that I've learned from my own experience is that we need to expect opposition as we enter any type of ministry, for that matter, that the Lord puts us in. But particularly in the Chaplain Candidate Program, people often don't understand the calling to be a minister in a time of war, and it's often difficult for them to accept. And in many cases, I think you'll find opposition from not only friends, but also family members, and perhaps even an authority figure in your life, such as a pastor or somebody along those lines that could be opposed to what you're doing. But the best thing to do is to continue to follow the plan that the Lord has for you. Secondly, I'd like to encourage you to remember that the Chaplain Candidate Program is hard work. In addition to the seminary load that you're under right now, which I know is significant, the Army itself is also hard work. There's a physical aspect of the hard work that's involved in the Army that you have to realize that you have to be in top physical shape, and you have to be ready to respond to any number of physical demands that are placed upon you. There's also intellectual work. If you've never been in the military before, or you're not prior service, there's a lot of aspects of military life that have to be learned and adjusted to accordingly to help you adapt to the Army way of life. And then there's the spiritual aspect. Every time in my own personal experience that I have made a transition in my life, there's been spiritual opposition. And understand that it's something to be expected, but that God will certainly give you the strength to overcome. The only other thing I'd like to say just briefly is to stay the course and to finish the race. There's many times throughout ministry where we can become discouraged, and this is especially true in the Army Chaplain Candidate Program. It has a tendency to be difficult at times, and it's easy to become discouraged under the load of both seminary and your Army duties and the learning that goes along with all of that. And so I would encourage you to call somebody, to keep in dialogue with somebody. Perhaps the chaplain candidate manager can be an encouragement to you. I know he has been to me. And when you come across some of the difficult circumstances, don't be afraid to call somebody, ask them to pray with you, and just allow God to be a blessing to you through them. And so thanks for listening, and good luck as you continue the path that the Lord would have you be on.